Okay, I'll record it. Yeah, we are successfully able to read the servlet. Previously, the issue was it is reading two times this servlet entry in web.xml. So I removed it. I removed the entry because we are using version 4, isn't it? So in version 4, web module version 4, that is servlet version 4, it is not mandatory to give the entry. It is not mandatory, okay? So here, where you have to specify in servlet in the form of annotation here. Okay, so that is the reason why we are getting an exception. Okay, so we got the solution here. IP address, context, servlet context. This is also client local address, local port 8080, local English, Indian English, content type text slash HTML, character set, and this is the status code. HTTP successful will return means if the servlet is able to communicate, if the server is able to communicate successfully with the client and send the response, along with the response, it will send response code also. That response code is nothing but 200. If the response is received successfully, you will get a response code 200. It means servlet has read the data and it has returned the data. And this is a hash code, which is a numeric value of the object, hash code of servlet object. So this is about user details. Now what exactly we wanted is we want to test this login. So let me run this. So this is inside, okay, instead of user details, let me write here login.html. Login.html. Okay, we got the form successfully. Now let us save this. Now I'll enter admin. Okay, this is what we are looking for. Admin, username admin. I'm entering the data and I'm clicking login. So it says some mistake. Okay, here we have to change login.html. Here what we have taken, get we have taken. So here we have to take post and action equal to, let's say, medicines list.html. Okay, if it executes successfully, this HTTP status 404. Okay, so it means that it is not able to find the action attribute. It is not able to find the action attribute, medicines list.html. So what we have to call, instead of medicines list.html, we have to invoke a servlet. What is our servlet name? Login serve. We have to invoke login serve. So I'm calling my servlet. Now let's execute this. Admin, tab, admin, admin. So it says success.html is not working because that file is not there. Means what? So here in login serve, we will call, okay, we will create a login.html, or else we can simply copy from here. So if you are success, hello, you are successfully logged in. Hello, you are successfully logged in. Similarly, control A, control C, failure. We will take failure.html, new HTML, invalid username and password. Invalid username and password. Please re-enter. Login, click here. Okay. Login, click here. This we want to make it as a anchor. href equal to login.html. Okay, so let us get back here. Means it is successfully able to read the data. Servlet is able to read. How can we say this? See, it is calling servlet. How can you say your login page is calling servlet? Because here in login.html, you have called what is the name? Action attribute login serve. So it is calling this file. So inside this file, it is executing all these things. It is executing all these things. So in order to test this, so if since username, password all are same, it is redirecting to response.send redirect success.html. Now in order to test if it is inside the if blocks, just you can give sysout. So it will print on the console system.inside if block. It is inside if block, and this is inside else block. Okay, so let us go back here and let's refresh. Now I'll give admin, but password I'll give, or else let me give here. I'm giving capital letters admin. Now when I click here, it says say invalid username and password. To log in, click here. If I click here again, it will ask to re-enter the data. Any doubt so far?
No.
The flow is clear, right? So if you see here, it is you're entering the data. All the data is encapsulated in the request object. So servlet is reading the data using get parameter method, predefined method. It is reading and it is cross-checking if the right user, that is authentication. Servlet is in the backend, it is authenticating the data. Once
Using
it,
servlet itself, right? Authentication.
yeah, servlet itself is doing
Okay.
here. See, we are sending, we can print here if you want. See here inside, see inside else block, because we have entered wrong data.
Okay.
Capital admin we have taken, because I have to give small a, admin small a. What is the checking here? Username is, it should be lowercase, all are lowercase. Username should be admin, password should be admin, and confirm all should be admin only. Or else, let's say instead of admin, let's say Indian. Okay, let's say Indian. Now here we will go back here. Let's refresh. Indian, small I only, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
small.
Okay. Indian and password is admin. Now I'm clicking login. See. Now this is an inside if block because all the values are right. So the who is checking validation is doing by servlet. Okay, validation is done by the servlet. Now this part is done in the server side. It is not on the client side. If at all it's a JavaScript, you have to do it on the client side.
Okay.
Okay, so the client will not know who is validating, which technology is validating. That is a
Okay.
hidden part. All right. So the client side you are using HTML, but the client is not aware of which technology is being used to validate this data. If at all it's a JavaScript, it is known. It's a known fact. It's a client side scripting language and it's a client side validation tool. Okay. So in this way, you can use servlets to read the data, and if at all it is a failure, it is redirecting to this page. So response is being redirected to this page. Response.send redirect to failure.html or response.send redirect to success.html. Okay, on this part we will elaborate in tomorrow's session. So far you are
Okay.
clear, right, how to communicate from the client to the
Yeah, yeah.
server?
Can you put all in the video playlist so that I can see it? Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Sure.
Yesterday's and today's I'll send it. Thank you.
Thank you.